Hey there, guys. So today we have another review, and this is another beer courtesy of Geoff. Thank you so much sharing this one with some friends. And I've actually had this on tap, so I actually had it like a week or two ago before Geoff sent it to me. And this is Hill Farmstead's Sumner Pale Ale. By the way, whoever's at the brewery with this handwriting is awesome because that's a really good handwriting. I don't know if you can tell that. So this is a pale ale coming in at 5.8, I believe, brewed with Citra Mosaic and Simcoe. So yes, again, always want to re-experience the beer after having it on tap. New York is we're so lucky in New York to get their beer, Hill Farmstead, on tap all the time. So I'm really excited to dig into this growler of it. This to the other side. So the beer comes in, yeah, just that gorgeous kind of like, it's just a lemony yellow. It's like, just a really pale gold color, quite hazy. Yeah, just a gorgeous lemony yellow kind of color, pale gold color. Even leading towards a little bit of like a straw color. Get a nice kind of white head on that. Let's give it a moment. I remember this beer being a lot more aromatic. I believe it says consumed by April 29th. It's April 5th, I think. So like it's only a few days past this consumed by, but yeah, you get a little bit of like citrus in here, a little bit of that like yeasty, doughy malts kind of thing that Hill Farmstead has. I remember, yeah, just remember the aroma being a lot more explosive. Maybe a little bit, yeah, a little bit of orange, a little bit of citrus peel. Not too much. Cheers. It was, sorry, it is a little cold. I will say that. Okay. Not exactly the beer I remember. I actually even looked at my tasting notes for this beer before opening it, and I just remember a big explosion of a orange papaya, a little bit of pine bitterness. It still is a great Hill Farmstead beer with that awesome kind of light, yeasty kind of bready kind of mouthfeel. As I drink it more, as I wait more, I let it warm on the palate. There's a good amount of like in this like orange peel, bright citrus kind of note, leaning towards a little bit of like a tropical notes going on. And then on the back end, you certainly get this kind of like Simcoe and piney kind of bitterness. A really nice and soft beer. Glides away in the palate, nice and dry on the finish, lingering on with, again, a little bit of that kind of doughiness going on combined with a nice piney bitterness. For a pale ale, it does offer a little bit of bitterness on this one. Just a really well constructed pale ale. One of the better pale ales I can remember from Hill Farmstead. The body, yeah, despite having a little bit of mouthfeel going on, it is a little light. It does sort of remind you something towards a pale ale slash session IPA kind of thing. It moves on the palate quite quickly, but not necessarily watery or anything. It's just like hot. It's almost like hot beer, hot water kind of thing. Awesome stuff. That's her rating. Like sitting here evaluating it. I'll give it a 94. I will say I thought it was a lot better on draft, but I'm evaluating the product as it is now, so maybe I'll change my mind as we warm up and